Yes. So good morning to one and all. So today's newspaper, that is the Hindu. So this is today's dated on. Okay. So the Hindu newspaper. So the date is Saturday, 29th. Okay, 29th August, 2020. Yes. Okay. So here, first these are the headlines. So India COVID-19 toll touches 62,724, third highest in the world. So India is the third largest with the highest cases in the world. Next, UN General Secretary Antonio Gutierrez slams India for coal subsidies. So this is related to the coal matter. And next, members of CSK, so contingent test positive for COVID-19 in Dubai. So some of the members of the CSK contingent test positive. So some of the people who are participating in this IPL in the Dubai, so they are some of the people are test positive. Next, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe resigns citing health reasons. Sorry. So here this is so Shinzo Abe was resigned as his health was not good. Okay. And next here, so next one is states can apply to UGC for extension of exam deadline. So Supreme Court. So third powers under DM Act do not extend to promotions without test, it says. So here the Supreme Court is telling that so states can apply. So actually here, so NEET is there. So NEET is going to be conducted and also JEE mains. So JEE was also the entrance test also going to be conducted. So for this purpose, so many states, they want to extend of their dates of deadline. So for this, the Supreme Court is telling to that they can extend or they can apply for UGC for extension of deadlines. So this is the call given by Supreme Court. Next, 6 states move Supreme Court on NEET J's. So nearly 6 states are moving to the Supreme Court that the dates should be postponed or it should be extended. Okay, ministers of 6 non-BJP states Friday moved Supreme Court against the conduct of JEE and NEET amid pandemic. So saying lakhs of youth students should not fall prey to the center's knee. So this is a so nearly 6 states they have went to the Supreme Court. Okay, next here, so just yes. So what are the 6 states? So here the 6 states are given here. So one is the West Bengal. Okay, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh. Next is Jharkhand. So Maharashtra. Next Punjab. Okay. So these are the states. Even Rajasthan. So these are the 6 states. So they moved to the Supreme Court that JEE and mains exam should be postponed. Okay. And next one is, so here, yes. So realism should shape Indian-China policy. So Jaishankar bats for peace in new book. So here Jaishankar was there. So he is the foreign minister, okay, foreign affairs minister. So he has written one book. So in this, he's telling that so realism should be there to shape India-China policy. So the relations between India and China. So nowadays it was very bad. So the relations are very bad. So that's why to rebuild this one, so realism should be required. Like that, his message was there in this new book. Okay. The next, yes. So MPs to be asked to take COVID-19 test 3 days before session. So monsoon session starts on September 14. So here this is the parliament sessions are going on. Okay, it is going to be start on September 14. And before going to the session, so all the MPs must be asked to take the test of COVID-19. So before the 3 days, that should be in the before 3 days. So this is a new guidelines for participating in the sessions. Okay, the next, so here, yes. So police public order, central cadre under JK, so Lieutenant Governor. So Union government notify functions of Lieutenant Governor and the Council of Ministers. So here this is related to Jammu Kashmir. Okay. So this is so police public order central cadre under JK Lieutenant Governor. So he is a new JK Lieutenant Governor. That is Manoj Sinha. Okay, he was elected new states governor, and all the powers of this public will be controlled by this Lieutenant Governor. That is Manoj Sinha. Okay. Next, 39 departments are coming under this this Lieutenant Governor. Okay. Next. So here, High Court stays. So airing of show on Muslim conspiracy. Notice issued to Sudarshan News and IB. So Internet and Broadcast Ministry tells courts next hearing on September. So this is related to the show, which is related to the Muslim conspiracy, which is shown or broadcasted in the Sudarshan TV. Okay, and the hearing was on September 7. Okay. Next here, 40 years old man killed for inquiring about a missing minor son. So 2 arrested. The accused of drinking got irritated the man's plea. So a 40-year-old man is looking for his son who was alleged killed by 2 persons who got irritated with him and for continuously asking about the boy in the southeast of Delhi's polygars. So you can see here. Prahaladpur. This is the name of the city in this Delhi. Okay, you can see here. This is the incident happened in this. And next, just to move forward. Next, so malls, shops in Haryana to remain shut on the Mondays and Tuesdays. So officials attribute increase on COVID-19 cases in Gurgaon to social gathering. So malls and Haryana remains to be shut on Mondays and Tuesdays. So officials attribute to increase the test in Gurgaon on social gathering. So here we can see here the State Disaster Management Authority has reconsidered its order to shut down malls over the weekend. So once again, so the malls are shut. Okay, in the Haryana state. Next, reactions was proportionate to gravity of threat in Jamia. So police defend before High Court decision to enter into the university in the December. So this is related to this High Court. Okay, and gravity of threat in the Jamia. So police defend before the High Court decision to enter into the university. Okay, next, just to move forward. So accountant held for chiffoning of 2 crore from employer for levied charts. So the 42-year-old accused has signed up a Chinese application that has now been banned in India. So this is one of the okay. So in the Delhi police on Friday arrested the accountant of Karolbag based on jewel for allegedly spending 2 crore from the account of his employer on levied live charts and watching adult content on a mobile application. So the economic offense wing of Delhi police arrested this Mahesh Chand Bola. So this is about this. Next, second chance for final year students. So next phase of OBE to start from September 14. So next, okay. And the next one is, so too many answer sheets to evaluate, says teachers. So DU Council writes to VC on OBEOs. So this is the members of Academic Council for Delhi University wrote to the Vice Chancellor on Friday, raising concerns for the evaluation of open book exam. Okay, open book exam. So sought clear guidelines. So these are some of the guidelines for writing the test. Next, BJP releases names of 14 district presidents. So here you can see this BJP on Friday released that the name of its 14 district presidents as a part of the ongoing reorganization of its state units. So here we can see this. Next, officials sent us guidelines to hike test despite CM's decision. So here you can see this, to hike the test despite the CM decision. And service department, which appoints Delhi government officials, is under the Lieutenant Governor's amidst. So despite the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal announced to double the COVID-19 test in Delhi, so Principal Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Department of the Delhi government to wrote in a note to speak guidance from an expert committee and an Union Ministry of Home Affairs, whether scaling of the testing to be done. So this is related to this. Okay, and next one here, over 1,800 new cases in a city again. So this is not a second wave, as first one has not ended yet. So Jain. So nearly this is the New Delhi. So Delhi reported its 1,808 new COVID test cases in the past 24 hours. So taking the total number of cases to 1,69,000. So this is total number of cases. 1,69,412 cases, and new cases in this part is within 24 hours is so 1,808, and total deaths are nearly 4,389, and new deaths are 20 deaths. So this is new about this Delhi COVID-19 cases. And next, so just to move forward, a major reshuffle in the Delhi police. So DCP crime shifts to legal cell. So Rajesh Dio was hearing the SIT investigation on February rights. So at present, so a major reshuffle was happened. Reshuffling. So the reshuffling of DCP was happened, and he was shifted to the legal cell. And at present, no one has been assigned as a replacement of Deputy Commissioner of Police. That is, his name is just Rajesh Dio. So it will be discussed, and if required, if another officer will be brought to his place. Okay. Next, IS officer is reinstalled in the Delhi government. So this is a new officer. Next, a senior expert bridge engineer debarred from NHAI projects. So evidence of lapse leading to corridor collapse found. So here you can see this. So besides showing of notices, so this is about the senior quality some material expert and a bridge engineer involved with this construction of elevated corridor. Okay, so just to move forward. So next here, okay, yes. So here, High Court declines Choksi's plea seeking pre-screening of documentary. So right petition for enforcement of private right not maintainable. So the Delhi High Court on Friday declined a plea of Piggy to diamond merchants. So Mohal Choksi, an accused in the 13,500 crore Punjab National Bank fraud. Okay, next labor pain. So here we can see this. So migrant laborers on their way to construction sites. So Patel Nagar in the New Delhi. So this shows that still they are moving with this frauds. Next one. So the great Ganjam Saxena clear as representation. So Central told. So High Court says that IAF can protect its own reputation. So you can see here. This is one of this. Next. So just move forward. Yes. So hotel revenues in the capital dropped 44% during January to July. So nearly almost the hotels are suffering with the lack of this work as this amid COVID-19. So industry gets some of the sorts of despite offering easing of lockdown restrictions. So many detained of protesting outside the CM's home demanding gym opening. So this is the opening for the gyms as amid this COVID-19. So next, so here we can see this next. So north and east, fourth page, north and east represents that. So ordinances won't affect purchase of crops at MSP, so mean supplies, so mean support price. This is there. And Shiromani Akali has asserted that the central ordinances on agriculture will have no hearing on the existing policy of procurement of crops by the government agencies. So this is what there, and you can see this Saad. Saad is present in the Punjab. Akali Dal. Next, Punjab House passes resolution against the center's agri ordinances. So promulgate fresh law on procurement of farm produce, says Chief Minister. So Chief Minister Amarinder Singh speaking during the assembly session, okay, in the Chandigarh. So we can see here. Next, yes. So MNF sweep local body polls. So it won 50 of 59 council where elections were held. So this is the result in the Guwahati. Okay, you can see here the Mizoram. Next one. So these are the very important. So national well-being and the counts that matter. So as decennial census operations are limited, so India needs new way to know its cumulative human capital and potential. So here, what is the matter here means? So since India is a crimes data recording system, so it is not built to capture this substance. So we do not know that what promotions of pregnancies. So pregnancies in the India start from without the consent of this woman. So even though the veil of marriage may cover it legally and culturally, so while physical and mental violence can be accepted by the sensitive conscience, so here parameters that are valuable. So here we are going. Okay, next, births in the country. So here we can see this matter about these births in the country. Next, height and weight promotion and improved learning and timely data helps. So here parameters that are available. So here it is so national well-being of the accounts that matter. So census operations are limited and India needs new way to know its cumulative human capital and potential. So this is about the human welfare. Okay, it should be require some developments, mainly in the use of its nutrients and also the improvement of its lifestyles. Next, conventional dissonance. So Trump is deliberately alternating minorities of all hues in his re-election bid. So this is about the US elections. Okay, so Trump is there. So Trump is deliberately alternating minorities of all hues. Okay, here we can see this the Trump election campaign. Next, so in act of yes, so here we can see this in act of God. So in act of God, coercive, not cooperative federalism. So in bridging the GST gap, the center ought to help states through the Consolidated Fund of India. So what is the matter in this article means here? So recently, amid COVID-19, so the states are suffering, but actually the states must pay GST to the center. But the central government is telling that this is an act of God. So if you have any insurance, means, so suppose if you are making some insurances, example like LIC like that, so there will be some act of God rule. So if the risk is caused by act of God, then they will not get any benefits from that insurance. So in the same way here also GST was there. So every state must pay the GST. But here the central government is telling that this is act of God. But act of God means why the central government has imposed this lockdown. So lockdown imposed means definitely the central government must bear this GST. So the states are asking to bear GST by the central government. Okay, but the central government is trying to deviate this by telling that this is an act of God. Okay, next so here, yes, so in this you can see here, so ground zero in Iduki, living in fear of landslides. So usually high rainfall and unscientific land use cause landslides year after year in the hill districts of Kerala. So Gidji K. Ram and Krishna Kumar report on the plight of the tea estate workers and the government disaster management plans. So here what we can see means here in the recently, so the landslides are occurring in the Kerala. Okay, so but the Kerala tells that, so why these landslides are occurring means because, so mainly the misuse of land. Okay, misuse of land. So this misuse of land, so we can see due to excess of landslides. And here what is the thing they are telling, just unusually, so unusually high rainfall and unscientific land use. So here unscientific land use means nothing but so misuse of land. So due to these two things, so we can expect this that is called as landslides on the hill districts of this Kerala. So this is regarding to this Kerala's landslides matters. Next, so here we can see this is Kerala, and in Kerala, so what is the capital of Kerala means, that is Tirunelveli. Of course, so these where these landslides are occurred means, so we can see here the Kerala, and where this was happened means in the Pettimudi Iduki. So this is the name of the place in the Kerala. So Kerala has witnessed unusual high rainfall since 2018, and which has destabilized nearly at the already vulnerable hill slopes in the high ranges. So some of them which may not have seen landslides in the past are now becoming the potentially vulnerable to heavier landslides. So this is a matter regarding these landslides in the Kerala. Okay. Next, yes. So 8th page, it is given that states can apply for UGC for. So we have seen this. Okay, in detail is there. So states can apply for the extension of this. Mainly this NEET. So NEET and JEE, they want to conduct this entrance test by central government, but the states want to be extended the dates. Okay, so the Supreme Court is telling that to apply for extension of date for this UGC, so University Grants Commission. So this is the head of the university for all the universities. Next, Kerala records a fresh high of 2,543 cases. So state tally over 69,000. So Telangana incidents close to 3,000, and Karnataka reports to 136 deaths. AP records to 10,526 cases. So here you can see here how much this. So Kerala is number of total cases. Number of total cases is 69,304 is there. So here active cases are nearly 23,111, and here the recovered cases. So recovered cases are nearly 45,854, and the total deaths are 274. And Telangana is nearly total number of cases is 1,17,415 cases, and this is totally the active cases are nearly 28,941, and here the recovered cases is nearly 87,675, and total deaths are nearly 7,799. Okay, next Karnataka is total number of cases is 3,18,752. So among this one, nearly 86,347 are active cases, and nearly 2,27,018 cases are recovered, and total the deaths are nearly 5,868. And Andhra Pradesh, So in Andhra Pradesh, mainly you can see here total cases are so 4,03,616. These are the total cases. So here the active cases are nearly 96,191, and here recovered are nearly 3,03,711. So next here the deaths are nearly 3,714. Next, if you see here Tamil Nadu, the total cases are nearly 4,09,000, and the active cases are nearly 52,506, and the recovered cases are nearly 3,49,000. Total deaths are 7,050. So this is the total the cases registered in the South India mainly. And next, so statue installation triggers tension. So two groups get into tussle near Belagavi. So this is about the statue installation. Next, 6 states move Supreme Court on JE. So I said this one. So merely the Chhattisgarh. So some of the states are there. Next, customs questions Kerala CM's ex-IT fellows. So Balchandran appears for probe in gold smuggling case. So CBI points this. So here you can see here, this is regarding the Kerala. So in Kerala you can see here the total, the Communist Party was there. The CPM on Friday, so sought to put the Kerala BJP in the dock over the customs summons to Janta TV coordinating editor Anil Nambone. So you can see here this is regarding to this Kerala. Okay, next here one is there in the brief. So Telugu Desam MLA gets bail in ESI scam case. So here this is a recording. So his name is just Chennaid, TDP leader. Next, yes. So realism should shape India's China's policy. So I said this is regarding about this foreign minister. So Jaishankar, he said that he has wrote a new book for this. So realism should be there between India and China so that the relations can be improved. Okay, so India's new China's policy should be shared. Next, Kerala set up ATS to probe Pujari's activities. So gangster tried to extort money from an actor in 2018. So this is regarding the Kerala state. Next, so Ria charge sheet against 4 of Maoist links. So 2 are in judicial custody, 1 on bail. Okay, so here we can see this. Next, yes, Malayalam film chosen for Moscow Film Festival, and it is set around theme of migration and human-animal conflict. So here recently you can see this Malayalam film in 1956. So its name is just so Madhya Thiruvatanam Kur. This is is about a group of people who are about to hunt and what follows. So this is the name of the movie, and this is selected for the Moscow Movie Festival, and this belongs to the Kerala. Okay, the name of the movie is this one. So its name is, so here you can see this. So its name is so Madhya Tiruvita Mukuru. Madhya Tiruvita Mukuru. So this is the name of the movie. Okay. Next. So next one is, so four parties approach SC to defer JE and NET. So Congress, Trinamool, Shiv Sena and JMM wants exams in November. So this is the call. So 4 parties approach Supreme Court to defer JE and NET. So Congress, Trinamool, Shiv Sena, so JMM want exams in the November. Next, what can one expect from a government that imposed a 21-day lockdown with a 4-hour notice? So this is recording this postpone of the JE and NET. Next, NTA has taken all safety measures. So students should enjoy the process of examinations. Yes, Education Minister. So he is giving some assurance for writing of this JE and NET. Okay, he said that all facilities are all the safety measures are kept, so they can enjoy writing of this entrance exam. Like that he is telling. Okay. And next, so this is yes. So pandemic related loss, it's a center's liability. So long borrowing by central government, so will have cascading effect. So says some finance minister, center abiding to its duty. So that is not important. Next, so here, so India now third in the death toll. So as I said this, India is in third place in the death toll. So country records the third consecutive day with more than 70,000 new cases. So here we can see this. So new cases and deaths. So total cases registered for today is 75,122. And deaths are nearly 1,009 deaths. So here we can see different states graph. So deaths are for different states. Okay. So Karnataka, Maharashtra, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. So how this graph is going to increase or decrease like that. Next, so government to disinvest up to 15% stake in the hall. So it looks to raise around 5,000 crore rupees. So next, SC refuses to ban telecast of program. So some of the other that is not necessary. Okay, for this UPSC mainly. So coastal areas. Coastal areas in Orissa range of floods. So this is about regarding the coastal. It is mainly the Orissa or the Odisha floods is given. Next, UN General Secretary Gutierrez plays. So India's coal subsidy. So it flags need for shift to clean energy. So it is telling about the coal rules. So here, United Nations Secretary General. So here is Antonio Guterres. He is the General Secretary for the UNO. Okay. So he criticized India for subsidizing fossil fuels and promoting coal actions. So Mr. Gutierrez was developing the 19th thereby set lecture, so organized by the Delhi-based Energy Consumption Institute, JEDI. So you can see here this. Next, 4 militants killed in the Sofian encounter. So one of them has killed a patch whose body was recovered from the. So this is about the 4 militants killed. Next, CBI questions Ria. So here is so Ria Chakraborty. So this case is still going on. So what is the conclusion? We don't know. Next, PCA picks of media over the Sushant case. So this is a great minister of Sushant case. Still it is going on. What is the result? We can't know that. Still it should become. Next, so showcase open network to Nama Kamala. So this is not necessary that much. Okay. Yes. So next one is the world. So here world is there. So Japanese PM quits citing health reasons. Shinzo Abe says he won't be able to continue his position due to recurrence of ulcerative politics. So this is Shinzo Abe. He is the head of the announcing his decision to step down from the post of prime minister. So Shinzo Abe has stepped down from his prime minister position. The Japanese prime minister has resigned on Friday, so ending his record-breaking tenure in a bombshell of development in the short. So here we can see this. Yes. So tenure in a bombshell development that kicks off a leadership race in the world's third largest economy. So Abe said that he was suffering with a recurrence of ulcer active politics. So he was suffering with some ulcer problems. So that's why he has kept quiet from this one. So he has resigned for this post of PM. Next now. So Biden will destroy America greatness, says Trump. So President recalls his opponents a Trojan horse for socialism. So this is against the Biden. Okay, as the Biden, he is the opposition leader for Trump. So President Donald Trump and his son Donald Trump Jr. left, and First Lady of Melania Trump at this is the based on the election campaign. And next one, yes. So a prime minister who raised Japan's profile. So Shinzo Abe promoted close ties with like-minded democracies, including India and Australia. So this is given that Japan has raised. So the profile of Japan has raised because of Shinzo Abe for long period of time of prime minister. Now he was resigned, but actually the Japan, it is the third largest economy in the world, and mainly its aim is to have these democracies as it is including like India and Australia like that. So this is the relationship. The relationships with the India and Australia are stronger, which are following this democracy. Okay. Next, next. So pain to hear about dear friend Abe's ill health, Modi. So Modi is giving his response. So under your wise leadership, India and Japan ties have grown. So this is a relationship between India and Japan. So Modi has responded for this. Next, China arrested 12 fleeing Hong Kong by boat. So Coast Guard intercepts boats and en route to Taiwan, pro-democracy activist held. So this is regarding Hong Kong problem. You know that Hong Kong, long period of days, it was going on. Next, yes. So Banksy funds refuse rescue boat. On Thursday, it rescued 89 people, including 14 women and 4 children. So this is a rescue operation. So here we can see the boat named by Louis Michael was bought with proceedings from the sale of Banksy artwork. Next, Park orders YouTube to block vulgar content. So this is for the YouTube. Next one, so business. So mysteries of flag under performance at Tata. So this is at Tata. This is about the chain. Okay. Chinese buyers help lift Indian steel exports, purchase bilateral tensions. So this is regarding the Chinese exports. Next, India's business climate has been continuously improving. So government to make nation one of the easiest way to invest in. So Kanti is telling like this. Next, toy traders want to qualify control order suspended. So meeting September 1st, deadline is challenging. So don't resign, IT union argues center essential staff. Okay, this is one of the headlines. Next, BW argues government to eschew protectionism. So COVID-19 not to derail grammar, that is car makers. So 8,000 crore investment plan, says official. So this is recording the business. You can see here. Next one is, so COVID-19 affects Super Kings camp. So a player and support staff test positive for coronavirus in Dubai. So we have seen this. So in Dubai, Chennai Super Kings, so some of the players got their test positive, and it may be some effect on this. Okay. Next, Max Western step the pace, takes second the practice of ahead of this Richardo and Hamilton. So this is given about this chart. Next, yes. So India in semi-finals as American with the draws. So Armenia with the draws. So this is recording the other sports. Next, Sarfraj. So earning his wings at Mountaineer. So this is Mountaineer. You can see there's posting with a hockey at Mount Everest. Okay. Coach Kai was away. So you can see here it belongs to the Bangalore. Okay. Next, Lakshadweep Islands to have more Kerala-born owls to kill rats. So this is some of the new animals you can see here. So Lakshadweep Islands may have more Kerala-born owls to kill rats. So these owls can kill the rats very easily. They can clear the rats very easily. So they are present in Kerala, but in the Lakshadweep mainly, but they are from the Kerala. Okay. Next, so these are all the headlines given in this the Hindu newspaper. Okay. Yes. So for today, so these are all the headlines. So I discussed just briefly. Okay, we can see this discussion briefly only. Next here, so that is the end of for today's news in the Hindu. So we'll meet again in the next newspaper next 2 days. And so please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more videos. So thanking you. Have a nice day.